You are now listening to Wild Talk. Wild Talk is the podcast that discusses the LA Wildcats of the XFL and all Los Angeles sports. Produced by Alex Cauldron. With your hosts, Chris Rico and Gabriel Montoya. You are now engaged in Wild Talk. Boys, get talking.
Are you ready for some wild talk? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Wild Talk. This is producer Alex, and I'm here with Chris Rico.
Yup, and we're -1 today.
We are minus Gabe and Gabriel. What happened? He got stuck in traffic?
Supposedly it's a legit excuse. We'll hear when he gets back.
Yeah, we'll hear next week. We don't know what the excuse is yet, so hopefully it's a good one.
He said valid reasons.
Valid
So
reasons.
there's an S in the reason.
Reasons. The reasons.
I should take a snap of it and then put it on Twitter and get a poll on Twitter to see if it's legit. If it's legit. It's just to clap back. Big trust.
Big trust.
Big trust.
Oh, maybe. That's why. Maybe because he's too big trust today. Because his Ravens won.
10 a.m. Dude, they won in a week, twice in a week.
Yeah, twice in 1 week. Maybe he turned up too hard. Big trust.
Big trust. Well, if he did turn up, that's a good reason.
How was your week since we last spoke?
Well, I went to Monday Night Football, and I did not meet up with Gabriel. I showed up too late. I actually showed up halftime, and then by that time, they were getting blown the fuck out, and so it was kind of boring. Thanksgiving was cool. I fucking drove down to San Diego, almost killed myself like 5 times.
Why, falling asleep?
No, dude, my dad fucking wanted to have a Thanksgiving meal with the family we have down in San Diego.
The new addition.
So he decided to put his whole family, at risk just to get this meal in.
Oh, shoot.
Luckily, it worked out and everybody's alive and we're all good. But
You all drove together?
nah, I drove with my sister Vanessa, and then what else? I saw Slayer's last show.
Slayer's last show?
Fucking Slayer. Yeah, it's their last show ever.
Really?
Like ever. Like they're not playing again.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Metal bands say that, and then like 4 years from now they'll play a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the last show for now.
Wow, it must have been exciting.
Yeah, hell yeah. Fucking love Slayer, dude. And then that's about it. I actually stayed sober most of the week.
4?
What do you think of Mandalorian 4, dude?
You know what, dude? It was different than the first 3.
Well, your homegirl was the one that directed it.
Yeah, Dallas Bryce Howard.
Yep.
Gina Carano was in it, which
Yeah.
she is becoming a better actress.
Yeah.
I mean, she is.
Oddly enough, it's weird.
Beautiful. She's a handsome woman.
Yeah.
She's very believable as a ex-soldier.
Is she Latina?
She should be.
Yeah. Or something
don't
about her just screams Latina to me.
Yeah, something about her screams many things to me.
Hey, yeah.
But
physically too. Huh? Hey.
But it was a very nice little action scene where she showed her grappling prowess.
Yo, can I just say something? When it comes to a fighting scene in a movie, and the other person has a helmet, don't try to throw a fucking
Punches.
yeah, like
Yeah.
homie has a legit fucking titanium helmet. Like,
What are you gonna do? Break your hand?
Yeah, exactly. Like, nah, I'm not buying that shit.
But other than
Baby Yoda was fucking hilarious.
Baby Yoda was great. The little him drinking his little cup.
Yeah.
That was so cute.
He just rolls up, dude.
I want to buy a little Baby Yoda doll.
Hey, I like how little Baby Yoda is turning on and off the switches.
Oh my god, like
Yeah.
Baby Yoda is my spirit animal.
Oh, he just totally looked at him like, "Fuck you."
Did you see that meme I sent you today? The
Yeah.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah. In a window. Fucking internet, dude.
The internet is undefeated.
So what else did you do this weekend, man?
I saw Ferrari versus Ford.
How was it?
It long.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Ford versus Ferrari. It was very long. It was good though. I thought it was good. I learned a lot about some people that I didn't know about. And it was funny to see Josh Bernthal play Lee Iacocca, because I remember Lee Iacocca is this like 70s looking guy in the 80s.
Hey, people have mixed feelings about him, huh? As far as like an actor.
Josh Bernthal, I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people have mixed feelings about everybody in
That's
this
true.
day and age.
That's true. Like right now with Gabe.
I have very mixed feelings. Like Gabe and Gina Carano are 2 different spectrums in my mind.
Nah,
right now.
dude, we love Gabe. Gabe's a guy, man. You know what it was? Is we were talking about
Gina, if you're out there listening, We might have a co-host opening if you want to join us, Gina. If you like the Wildcats.
Hey, no, it's funny because we were having a conversation about girls flaking us on dates, and then I think it got to us, and right when that happened, we got the text from Gabe saying that he was gonna flake.
Yeah, Gabe, if that's your real name. So we were going to talk about The Mandalorian versus Frozen 2 because Gabe seems to not like The Mandalorian as much as we do from his tweets.
As of right now, I can't trust that man's judgment.
Nope, not at all. And he flakes. So it's really, it's all bad right now.
Yeah.
But we'll leave that for next week because obviously he's not here.
Yep. There's a few things we're going to have to leave out for next week.
So many things. This is what happens when you flake.
I'm giving it. Dude, you so bitter as fuck. Fucking petty as Alex.
Salty right now.
Oh, and tomorrow we have a meeting with the fucking Wildcats.
Yeah, we have a meeting with the Wildcats tomorrow.
I'm excited about that.
Me too.
Yeah.
See the gang.
Yep.
See the amazing, the best front office in the XFL.
Yo, they got. I think they have the work cut out for them, man. Because I think what I read is that we have the toughest market to break into.
Because our football team suck.
Yeah,
we'll get into that. But yeah, let's get into some XFL news.
Oh, actually, going back to that is because we have the weakest social media following. Actually, we'll get into that later in segment 2.
That's.
Oh, we're in segment 2.
We're in segment 2.
Yo, pay attention, Chris.
let's start with you know what? That is a good place to start. Let's talk about the Wildcats and just the LA market. I mean, we are a football crazed market, but we don't want our own football team. Is that kind of the gist I get?
In football, like the two franchises we have, they feel like this city is a star-driven city. You know what I mean? Like we need our stars, our big stars, because teams that have had success here have had, or have big stars, and I feel like. I'm hoping that the Wildcats take a different approach and actually bring. I don't care if they're boring, but if they're winning.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't need superstar. I don't need Luis to be, Mr. Personality, or Josh.
No, I don't need any of them to be. I just want them to win.
I just want them to win.
I want a good,
even if it's low scoring, good defense wins. Like,
but I would say this though, like and I don't want to put the cart before the horse because we're going to talk about the game ball. But with this release of the game ball, and I know the whole league, the whole league did it. They've been going they went on a media frenzy. Like they were going on the radio shows, TV shows. They were at the Laker game courtside with the ball. They were pushing really hard. So it surprises me that the social media following is that low because they've been pushing really hard. But then again, this is LA, and we are a skeptical sports town.
Yeah, like even for me personally, like. People still don't know what it is, and I'm having to explain it.
Well, I've taught I've educated many people on the XFL and the Wildcats.
Yeah, so I feel like the reason. Well, also we're very distracted here. We got so much going on. You know what I mean? And from concerts to different sporting events. So really, but let me go back. I still feel like there's not a big presence of the Wildcats out there. Now, again, I haven't been to other cities, you know what I mean? But, again, here, not everybody's a fan of the local teams.
True. There's a lot of transplants in LA.
Yeah. So, like, I'm pretty sure if you go to Cleveland, everything's Cleveland. Like, you're not going to find a random bar, like a Charger bar. You know what I mean? Out here in LA, we got bars for every team.
Yeah. Well, it's like that in cities with a lot of transient people. Like Frisco, New York. I remember being in New York and going to bars like a San Francisco Giant bar or like a bar for like the people from Arizona or some shit. Because obviously people move to big cities. Obviously jobs and careers, and if especially some fields dictate you have to work in like L.A. or New York or Chicago or something.
Yeah.
But I mean St. Louis, they don't have a team anymore, right? We lost our team. Their team's back in LA, so I think they're gonna buy into the Battlehawks.
Yep, and like even some of the smaller cities. Like I was in Albuquerque one time, and that whole city was about their New Mexico Lobos. Even here, some fans like if I had to pick a college football team, it'd be it used to be Notre Dame, and currently it's Alabama, right? So we don't
That
even
was your
follow our
team?
own local teams, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, the Trojans have a following, but it dies out when they start sucking again.
Yeah.
But if when the Trojans were on their high, everybody was about SC.
So again, to me, it's about wins, you know, and you look at the local base, market base for Galaxy, because they're the first to 5, first to 5 championships. You know, they got that market there. Obviously, LAFC is just taking over that transplant market, which again, going back to it, I'm hoping the Wildcats try to win over the local fan base, not so much, you know, the transplants. Fan, you know.
But you have let me ask you something though. So, I guess does wins create stars, or do stars get you wins?
No, I think wins create stars.
So if the Wildcats do what they're supposed to do, stars will come out of it.
Yeah, definitely. But even with as big as, like, it's not a big league right now, so I don't necessarily see stars coming out anytime soon. Which actually, going back to even some of the, you know, one of the topics we're going to talk about, merchandise. From what I know, I guess the players don't get royalties for merchandise being sold.
That when you told me that was interesting to me, because I didn't think about the actual name recognition of players yet.
Yeah, because they're afraid that, you know, who knows how long they're going to be able to keep stars. So they're not even sure if they want to put the names in the back of the.
Which is interesting because, you know, this is it's a spring football league. It's not a minor football league. You're not hearing it being called like a farm system to the NFL. It's just a spring professional league, right?
Yeah.
So usually when you have minor leagues and teams are put in cities that are not major cities, because towns like that need, like, you know, entertainment, and they follow it. So it was a bold step for the XFL to put teams in markets that already have football teams.
Yeah, like Los Angeles. You would think it would have been San Diego, Vegas.
Yeah, like the AAF did,
or even Phoenix. You know.
Yeah, I mean they went with we have Seattle, LA, Dallas, Houston.
Dude, that's a bold, because they're all big markets, and that's actually one thing I did like about the AAF is the cities they were in. You know, San Antonio, Birmingham. I forgot the other ones. Memphis or something, wasn't it?
Memphis, Atlanta.
Yeah, so those are good. You know, those are good cities to have. You know, but with XFL, it's gonna be a tough one, dude.
So something I want to talk about was, and I haven't heard this from other teams, but I did hear that the Wildcats are having minicamp this week. We're going to Vegas from December 4th to the 19th. We're gonna be holding a minicamp at UNLV, which is interesting because I think is gonna start shaping up what our team's going to look like, our coaching staff, maybe see a little bit more of that quarterback battle, see who gets more reps and how they're leaning. But also, I haven't heard any of the team announce a mini camp. Everybody's waiting for training camp to start. So do you think if it is true that we're the only one having a mini camp, is it going to be something, you know, the Wildcats are jumping on? Is it going to be beneficial for us?
Yeah, well, I think especially right now, because the fact that the XFL and the Wildcats put a stop to Josh Johnson going back to the NFL, which actually, if you look at it, would have been good for him, because, you know, he would have made that game money now, not the practice squad money. And so I really do feel like the Cats need to address that quarterback controversy. But I'm pretty sure the other teams they're gonna have to have mini camps, right?
I mean, I think so. I would think that everybody's gonna have to get together before training camp starts just to see what you have.
Yeah, like I don't. I mean, you know, it's probably not as big of a news as the you know, training camps, but I think I read that players start getting paid for mini camps. So that's what I'm saying. I think they might. I think they all might be having a mini camp.
You know, I'm looking up now to see if anybody else has announced their own mini camps, but I haven't seen anything.
Maybe it's kind of like an exhibition thing, you know?
Well, I know they said that they wanted to get a foothold into the Las Vegas market.
They should.
They wanted to get a
fucking
foothold.
should, dude.
They wanted to get a foothold in the. They wanted to introduce the XFL initiative to the Las Vegas market. So this is a part of them going to Vegas and kind of showing Vegas that they're here.
They should. I mean, the Raiders are going out there. You know what I mean? Which is going to mean that Vegas is going to be a good football town. It's already a fucking cool sports town, even though there's no sports teams there besides the Knights. You know.
And they love the Knights. They love. I mean, they welcome the Knights with open arms.
See what they do with the fucking Raiders now. Trash.
So what do you think of the ball? Did you look at them? Did you see
them?
What do you think?
From what I know, it's also made of a different type of leather than the regular NFL ball, which is supposed to help out the offense performance. Now, I necessarily don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a better grip or something. And then the only thing I don't like, dude, I'm going to be honest with you, is those like X's at the tips of the ball.
the painted X's?
Yeah, that just look like trash, dude. It makes it look kind of corny, you know what I mean?
Every team's going to have their own game ball, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It kind of like it has the name of the team and it has the colors. So you like it. If you see the ball flying through the air, the color streak, you're gonna know a team or where they're playing. I guess that's kind of.
It just looks gimmicky, like, and it's funny because it's still called XFL, which I think in the origins of it's called Extreme. Yeah. So as it is, it's like they still kept the name. Plus the ball has the big old X's. I don't. It just kind of looks corny, dude. I'm gonna be honest, dude.
Okay, so I see Seattle is having a mini camp.
Yeah, I just think the ball looks kind of like it's kind of dope, like, but except those X's, I'm not a big fan.
Well, but you are a fan of Starter.
Yeah,
and Starter has been named the official off-field apparel for the XFL.
Well, dude, yeah, I know. It's funny because Starter just reminds you like old '90s shit. You know what I mean? Like,
some of my favorite
like 90s hip hop.
Some
stuff.
of my favorite stuff was Starter.
Fuck yeah, those big puffy ass jackets.
Starter and Chocolate Line were my favorite stuff from the '90s. Yeah, dude.
Actually, remember the AAF, the San Diego Fleet jackets?
Dude, they had some nice jackets, bro.
Those were Starters, dude.
Yep,
Starter was which I think is cool because it's gonna, especially since the merchandise right now for the XFL is not all that great. I think it's gonna help them out.
It's starting to get better.
Yeah, fucking Starter's gonna make that shit OG, baby.
I'm interested to see. I keep checking the store and new things keep getting added.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Anything new this week?
Just the stuff for Black Friday, the beanie, the black and white beanie, and then the fleece.
Let me see, Wildcat.
Dude, St. Louis is going in. I'll say this: St. Louis, the Battlehawks, they've been doing a bunch of like happy hours and like places to meet the players and the team.
Well, dude, to go on with that, I feel like with us, we haven't met with the front office recently, but they've been doing stuff behind the scenes. But I feel like us as fans, we haven't met with them, and then we also haven't met up with the fucking the dudes. You know what I mean? The
actual players.
Yeah, no, the tailgate guys.
Oh yeah, we gotta meet up with them.
So it's our fault. It's our fault, fan base. We're the ones that haven't really. We're the ones that promised the Wildcats, and we've just been.
We've dropped the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, we've been busy. I mean, I've been working behind the scenes on initiatives. It's just that I haven't had all the free time.
Yeah.
But this week I get back to my normal time. So some of the stuff that I started, I'm gonna finish this week, and you'll see things start rolling out, like a video explaining like our supporter group. You're gonna see just tons of stuff come out from us, just because. Dude, man, I wish I could buy more time. If I could use use the money I use to do stuff like.
Well, this is a tough time of the year too because of the holidays and stuff. Well, yeah, we'll get around to it because after, I think if none of our football teams make it, I think the only one that's gonna probably is Gabriel's Ravens.
Well, another thing that we before we go into the NFL, some things we got. Another thing on Tuesday, we have the uniform and the helmet reveal.
Those are the ones that like. I don't want to touch too much right now because I don't want to get like I want to just see it already. Because if it's fucking trash, like.
Do we know who's making it?
I don't. You know me. I don't filter myself.
Making it? Do we?
No, they haven't. They haven't released. So they haven't released the brand that's gonna do it. Sorry, whatever.
So is it all just gonna be a surprise?
From what I know, yeah.
I don't see anything about the Battlehawks having a mini camp. So
as of right now, the speculations is it's like Under Armour and
if I was a betting man, I would say Under Armour. That's what I kind of want to see.
From what I know, it's not like Nike, like That's the big one. So I could see a team like a brand like Reebok or Under Armour that kind of need that more of a little exposure.
And I think that a brand like Under Armour will be more creative and let you do different things. I think like Nike, especially with like when it comes to like soccer or football, Nike and like Adidas, they have like templates they work off of,
Okay.
And then you just I like to be able to just be creative with the canvas.
Yeah. Hopefully it's who's sponsored by Under Armour anyways.
I mean they do a bunch of college stuff.
College stuff, right?
They have Steph Curry.
Hopefully it's not the ones that do University of Maryland. Those fucking uniforms are ugly.
I don't know who does the University of Maryland.
That shit looks like a fucking NASCAR racing team.
They do. So moving along to just some other LA sports. So the Lakers were rolling along until today when they played the Dallas Mavericks, and
I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think it's something to worry about if they fucking get trampled by the Nuggets, which they do kind of have back-to-back road games. So we'll see how that goes. But I didn't see too much of, them dropping the ball or something to worry about.
I mean, they had one really bad quarter.
Yeah, dude, they literally lost just 3 games. One was the Clippers, and then I forgot the second one, but I don't know. I'm not. Nothing to worry about yet. I mean, it's only 25% of the season is done. The only thing, like I said, we were arguing about it earlier, man, is their 3-point percentage, dude.
I mean, I think their 3-point percentage isn't too bad this season. I got to check what it is.
Just not dominating, dude.
Well, what's a dominant 3-point? I mean, 50%.
No, it's not bad. But
nobody gets 50%. No one gets 50%.
No, I know, but I don't know. I guess people expect them because they're, some of the names they have on the team.
But no, I think people expect it because this is the NBA today. Like, it's funny when I was listening to Jackie McMullen and Brian Windhorst say that the Lakers might be not good because of they're like, oh, they have too many big guys. Who's going to guard the perimeter? Because in today's NBA, all you do is shoot the three, right? The three ball is the main attraction.
Yeah.
And the Lakers kind of have taken it back to like work the inside, like a bunch of high percentage shots, right? They've been dunking a ton.
Yeah.
They've been playing above the rim. They've been playing inside. So they haven't been living and dying for the three. That's my thing. If you're gonna use the size you have, why do you need all those shooters?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it's a thing. Like, I don't want to.
It just seems like the last few games, it's been
if you
fucking
live, if you
AD coming to the rescue. I do think AD and LeBron are the best duo right now. You know what I mean?
If you live by the three, if you shoot by the three, you have to like live and die by the three. And if you have people like Dwight Howard, AD, LeBron, Kuzma, who have their size and their strength, you like pound the ball in.
But here's the beauty of, I guess, the whole thing. It's for to see a weak spot right now. It's just like nitpicking. Like the team's just dominant.
Of course.
That's being petty as shit.
But I mean, we are.
Well, yeah, it's being Laker fans. So, and because it's funny because the Clippers are silent killers, even though they lost to the Spurs this week. But nobody's really talking about them, because they're just kind of slowly along, just murking teams.
3-point percentage for the team is right now it's 36.2.
Again, it's only 25% of the. There's still a long season.
Our best three shooter currently is Jared Dudley with 57%. Yeah, and then we have Danny Green and Rajon Rondo at 41 and 44 respectively. Everybody else like Anthony Davis.
How's Kyle's 3-point? Is he pretty good?
35.7, which is basic, which is regular.
That's not bad.
Like Avery Bradley is low. He has a 28. Alex Caruso's is low as a 27.
Caruso.
So there's a few people that gotta
get it going.
But I think they'll be okay. I mean, I think the Clippers are gonna be fine too. It's gonna be interesting to see where they end up seating wise.
And on top of that, man, low key, Dallas is badass, dude.
Dallas is really good.
I'm not gonna take that shit away from them.
But I mean, like, I was thinking everybody's talking about the Western Conference Championship, but if let's just say it keeps going how it is with the Clippers, take losses, load management style, we might end up with a second round matchup at the Lakers and Clippers.
Oh, I definitely no. Oh, you think so?
I mean, look at it. Look at how the seeding might end up. It might be 3rd or 4th for the Clippers if they keep taking losses because they don't mind taking losses.
They don't mind taking losses
because they know they're going to be in the playoffs. They don't mind taking the losses at all. They rather lose home court deep and knock because they think they can knock somebody out.
This is a stupid ass question. Do you think the Clippers even care about winning? Like, are they in a super win now like thing mode?
I think they're. I think all they care about is the ship.
Well, on top of that, you know what? This is our first Kawhi experience as far as in the LA market. Maybe that's the way Kawhi likes to roll. Just silent killers, just I don't want all this attention. And then once postseason comes around, I guess the work will speak for itself.
The funny thing is that the Clipper fans want the attention. Like they want, this is their chance.
Yeah, but again, he's not that type of guy. You got a guy that doesn't want that shit.
Like 4 or 5 years ago, Clipper fans popped off.
Yeah,
social media wasn't what it was now, and they didn't get a chance to really, really take it to people like wanted to. Now, I mean, dude, they're sideline chirping everywhere all the time, but their star player doesn't want that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe this is the Kawhi experience. So
their star player wants to just hey, chill the fuck out. Let's shut the fuck up, and then relax. And then
he just wants to play basketball, dude.
Which I think, I mean, there's something honorable about that.
Hell yeah, I fucking love Kawhi. Kawhi's my guy, dude. I know people hate on the Clippers, but I fucking love Kawhi.
Clippers, bro. So the Rams won today. The Chargers
lost. But I'm still not buying the Rams.
So the Chargers are done, right? The season's over for them?
That's it. I don't even know what they're going to do. Derwin James came back today, and he lost to the fucking Broncos with a rookie quarterback just getting off the bench.
And Phillip Rivers?
He has not suited up all season.
Wow.
Drew Lock has not suited up, wasn't a high regarded draft pick. And you lose to them when your fucking star safety comes back. Dude, they have one of the thickest defenses.
They do.
And they fucking suck. And you can't blame Phillip for every. I mean, it's weird. They find creative ways to lose. I can't believe that from the Chargers, but.
So for the Chargers now, is it a retool? Is it a rebuild? Where do they go from here? I mean, Phillip Rivers is
because they
right?
still got enough players under contract, but I don't know what you basically have to insert a star QB next year, so they're probably gonna have to overpay for Cam Newton.
Is he a free agent?
Yeah, he's probably gonna be a free agent.
You think he's leaving Carolina?
Yeah, or your boy Marcus.
Yeah, Mariota's gonna be out there.
Maybe because I don't see you can draft one, but you're not going to spend your first round draft pick getting a quarterback to build for, because next year you have to get in that stadium and hit the ground running, dude. You got to be.
Yeah, now it's a huge stadium. You can't have 27,000 make it look super packed. Now you got to bring the butts in.
Yeah, and on top of that, between the AFC West and the NFC West, the AFC West is still open. It's not Mahomes' conference. It wasn't like when Peyton Manning was around and you could say the AFC West was all Broncos. No. I'm not buying. The Chiefs are good, but they're not the dominating force, and especially because that franchise has not made the best of moves defensive wise. So it's still wide open. You still got good players. You got to sell tickets. On top of that, they haven't sold very many season tickets.
They sold 2 to me.
So I don't even know how that's going to work out. They can barely sell out Dignity.
Well, the reason they sell out Dignity is because of the away fans.
But they don't even sell that out, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
The Colts one, I think, was empty.
The Colts one was kind of empty. Yeah, that was kind of weird. But again, we don't have a lot of indie people. If it was Chicago, it would probably be full.
Yeah, but I mean, I still think and on top of that, they overpriced the tickets, so it's kind of stupid.
No, the tickets are super overpriced.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I do like about the Rams being at the Coliseum is you can still get really cheap tickets.
That's true.
And the drinks are cheap. But
I don't think the drinks are cheap at the Coliseum.
The $14 a beer.
Yeah, but
I'm on my trip. Is it $12 for
$14 a beer? And then there's not enough concession stands. So at Coliseum, the lines are fucking long.
Yeah, it's funny because it's only they don't even pour it into glasses. They just literally hand you the can.
They just hand you the can. You can just throw the can and bang somebody in the head.
Yeah, dude. From what I know about the Rams, is that stadium is already $5 million over budget. Billion.
Yeah, it's over budget.
This is what pissed me off. All right, my little rant, right?
Well, first of all, before you go on your rant, answer, is the Rams season over?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm not they're 6-6 or no
7-5. Yeah,
I don't even know about that, but
they're 7-5.
There's no way they're gonna beat the Niners, and there's no way they're gonna beat the Seahawks. That's not. They don't have the offense to do it. And they've overpaid all these stars, and they got no draft capital for the future, right? So where are you gonna, that's unlike the Chargers where it's just, insert start QB and play. The Rams don't have that. What do you have to look for next year?
Nothing.
No, you overpaid Todd Gurley. Right?
So the Rams they leveraged the Rams are a team that was built to win the Super Bowl last year. They leveraged themselves over on capital to win the ship last year. They got there and they laid an egg.
Actually, you could even recklessly speculate that the whole reason anything ever moved in the beginning was because of Todd Gurley.
The Todd Gurley thing is a mystery to me, just because he hasn't seemed like the guy that he haven't seen like the guy we saw in college in his first year for a long time. Is there a hidden injury? What the fuck? What is happening to Gurley, and why don't we know?
Dude, what's happening to running backs? Seems like every year you get those rookie standouts. Barkley, what's the dude? Zeke.
Yeah, the Rams are in third place with 7-5.
Yeah, they're not. So, and then they just kind of disappear. And then same thing with Gurley. I know he's had those injuries, supposedly last year, right? But Goff, you overpaid him, and what is he? You know what I mean? I called him earlier the rich man's Derek Carr. When the system's perfect, everything works out for them. But right now, they don't have a line, and they don't have capital to build a line. They don't have first-round draft picks for the next few years. And again, to me, this franchise is fucking ass backwards. You build through stars, and then kind of like the Browns, you got all these superstars, and your trench guys, your both, offensive linemen. And again, we talked about in the first episode about, when it comes to offensive linemen, the drop off is huge. You got an offensive lineman, you got no, defensive linemen. Obviously, they got the best player, but they fucking suck, dude. You got no offense, so you're putting the defense in bad positions. You know what I mean?
No, they're all bad right now. It's gonna take a retooling. And you don't see how, because who's gonna let you, those contracts they have too much money leverage. They're gonna have to restructure. They have to get rid of people, trade people.
Yeah, but how do you do that now?
You can't.
You can't get rid of. What was the point of Ramsey?
Well, I told you when they got Ramsey, I was shocked because it didn't make sense what they're giving up, because they didn't need him. They didn't need Ramsey, because that was just gonna put him in a hole deeper. From what I thought, it was gonna be. Oh, they wanted a big name so they could shake things up. But you would do that. But the thing is, the defense isn't the problem. The problem is the offense.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this franchise.
If they would have traded Gurley for somebody like another big, that to me would have been a shock, and maybe would have shook the system up.
Right. If they would have traded Gurley for Laramie Tunsil, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
You need to fortify that side of the line. Great, makes sense.
Like Gurley with for a lineman and and a running back.
Yeah, or even some draft capital.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I'm saying. But now he's injured. You ain't gonna get nothing for him.
No, and he's been injured every year, the past 3 years.
And like I said, that Ramsey situation made. And the funny thing is, last Monday, what's it called? Homie, that was Marcus Peters. He got that pick six.
Yeah, he got that pick six against, and he was jawing at Ramsey after the game.
I don't know, man. The Rams, to me, I feel bad for LA. We're coming in there. You can open up a new stadium, and there's going to be zero excitement.
The Rams are the first team out of the playoffs right now. So it would be Frisco and New York, and it would be Frisco and the Niners and Saints with the wild card, and it'll be Green Bay, Dallas, Seattle, and Minnesota. But so the Rams are the first team.
But look at the teams that are still in the hunt. You still got the Vikings.
You got the Vikings are in. You got the Bears.
You got the Seahawks.
You got the Bears. You got the Seahawks. The Seahawks will be in right now.
And there's a few teams that are right there with them that I feel like can compete with them. You know what I mean?
And in the AFC, the Chargers are way down the line.
Well, yeah, come on, Chargers are done. That's it.
You got the Patriots and the Patriots and the Ravens with the byes right now. Then you got the Chiefs, the Texans, the Bills, and the Steelers. And the first team outside looking in is the Titans, and then the Raiders, the Colts, the Browns.
Titans up, right, baby?
Titans up.
Titans up. I'm rolling with them. I like them.
Titans up.
They're that frisky ass team, dude. There's always that one team that has had the hard road because of that hardship. They get into the playoffs and they kind of kill it. You know what I mean?
We'll see. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll see.
Ravens did it that one year. They won the Super Bowl with Ray Lewis when they went against Cap.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
They were 9-17.
So all this football, man, and no LA team in the hunt, and it just got me thinking about, man, the XFL. I really feel, I don't know, it's too early to tell because I don't know any of the other rosters and I haven't seen any team. But man, by God, am I like bought into like the Wildcats are gonna be the team.
Dude, they're gonna be lit. I like the coaching staff.
The coaching staff
Yeah,
sold
we got
me.
a tall Brown King as a quarterback.
The coaching staff stole me. So today I wanted to look at the running backs. And have you looked into our running backs?
Yeah, it's kind of funny, man. I hate to sound like a dick, but with most of these players on the XFL rosters, there's not very much literature on them.
There's not at all.
There's not. They're just kind of like, a few things here and there, but nah.
So let's start with the bottom up. Let's start with the bottom of the depth chart.
Yeah.
We have Marquez Carter. So what do we know about Marquez?
Man, I barely found anything on him.
I know he went to Grambling State.
Montez. Grambling State's pretty good. It's an all-black college, isn't it?
Historically black college.
Yeah, well, my bad.
You could.
Yo, where's the historically brown college at, baby? What's
Hey,
up?
you could be brown. You could
Cal
be
State LA.
you could be white or brown and go to Grambling State. That's the misconception. Hey, remember when who was it? What's homegirl from that used to be on ESPN?
Jamil, yeah.
Jamil Hill.
Yeah.
When she said that the high school stars should go to historically black colleges, and then like Fox News picked that up, and homeboy who was he was a Patriot came on. He said he agreed with her. It shocked everybody because the way you get money is your athletics, right? If you have good athletics, you get money for your schools. Yeah. So all these historically black colleges, they have to play like games against the real good teams and get their teams killed just to make some of the crumbs. Like the trickle down money. So you put Alabama in your schedule, you put whoever, and then they come through and they kill your people.
But NCAA is like a fucking extortionist anyways. Like,
I know. But I would
you
love.
You can say that about a lot of other schools, man.
I would love to see like Grambling and Southern have better programs.
They used to be kind of good back in the days.
They're classic. They used to have really good players.
Yeah.
And no one's gone there. And
that's just on scouting then, man. That's not necessarily the NCAA's fault.
Well, that and I think the other teams have so much booster money.
That's what I'm like. It's almost then blame Grambling. Like, why haven't they paid for better coaching staff?
Why haven't they paid players? Because that's what's happening.
Yo, once USC starts paying players, then I'll come back to being a fan. Or UCLA. I don't understand.
NCAA, pay your players.
Pay those motherfuckers, man. They gotta eat. They need that bag. Especially in LA, man. I remember back in the day. Remember Cade McNown?
Yeah, my boy.
Yeah,
Hey,
I read like
I bought his jersey, bro.
Yeah, I read an article when he used to go to the Playboy Mansion, when it was around, and fucking hang out with the hoes there.
He was a celebrity.
Yeah, dude, even Reggie Bush and those motherfuckers, man.
Dude, I used to hang out with them. I have, dude, Reggie, limos everywhere. It was great. That was the life.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it was the life.
Pay those motherfuckers so they can come over here and fucking do cool shit.
So we don't, and then we have film on this. So we don't know much about Marquez.
I barely found anything on him.
Larry Rose, we know that Larry Rose played in New Mexico State.
Yo, Lobos.
Shout out to the Lobos.
I like that though, that he played for New Mexico State, man.
Yeah, New Mexico's a good program.
Yeah, and he got drafted by your boys, Titans up.
Yeah. But we've always had a plethora of running backs.
You guys do always have good running backs.
Yeah.
You guys like your big boys. It's like a Tennessee thing or something, or what?
The Tennessee thing.
You guys like your beer and your fucking your country music and
our running backs.
You're not even from Tennessee, which is the funniest thing.
Eddie George, CJ 2000, Lindell White,
dude.
Who?
Fucking Chris Johnson.
Yeah. Well, CJ 2K.
Oh yeah.
CJ 2K. Remember he wanted to race a cheetah?
Yeah. We just had that one year. You guys overpaid his ass.
Oh my God, we overpaid him so much. But that one year he was balling.
Yeah, he was badass.
Yeah,
he was good.
I mean, he had decent years, but not for that money.
No, everybody kept thinking he was like a lineman away from being a breakout again. He just never.
No, we got the lineman. He didn't do it.
But Larry Rose might be fucking breakout.
I mean, he's our second back, right?
Yeah, he's not a very big back from what I was looking at.
No.
He didn't like the big one. Like the other guy, he's fucking massive.
Elijah
Hood's big.
The big boy.
He's a big boy.
So is he like the Thunder and then Larry Rose is the Lightning?
Dude, Elijah Hood was we remember when Marshawn came out of retirement to play for the Raiders.
Yeah.
They thought that they drafted him thinking that he was going to be his replacement, that he was going to be that Marshawn type of running back, where he wants the hit.
He wants the contact.
Yeah,
That's what he calls for.
yeah, and he just never really broke out. And then he got that nasty ass injury on live TV, as a matter of fact, with was it the Panthers? No, the Jaguars.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Bro, he's a fucked up story. He actually this year he showed up to training camp and then they cut his ass 3 hours later.
What? The Jaguars?
Yeah, his wife dropped him off, she took off, and then they cut his ass so she had to come back and pick his ass up.
Oh my God. Damn. Training camp.
Yeah, training camp, dude.
The Jaguars?
No, with the Panthers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the Jaguars cut him.
And he went to the Panthers.
He went to the Panthers, yeah. So he's still young. He's only 23. He was from I didn't really follow his college career, but from what I know, he was killing it at UNC, North Carolina, the Tar Heels. That was the year that your boy Mitch Trubisky, right?
Mitch Trubisky. Nah, I hate that fool. He's not my boy. Never call him my boy.
I hate no Mark Gardner Minshew, bro. That's all.
Gardner Minshew. I don't like.
The shoe, bro.
I don't like. I don't like Gardner Minshew. I don't like.
Yo, Gardner Minshew, just call him Billy already.
I don't like
Baby
I
Goat.
don't like Baker May.
You don't like your white boys, huh?
No, it's not that. I just like good quarterbacks.
Who's a good quarterback to you? Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Jackson. I like Aaron Rodgers.
No, you don't. Like
no, I
Aaron
don't.
Rodgers.
I don't dislike.
no.
I don't dislike Aaron Rodgers though. I just like saying that because you don't like him.
Thanks, Dick.
I mean, I think what's his face? What's his name? The Chiefs. I like him. He's cool.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes got skills.
He's dope. I can't hate on him.
I like
Danny
I
Dimes.
like Russ. I think Russell's good.
Russell's badass, dude.
Yeah.
What about Perez?
Perez is gonna be good.
He'd
Well,
be
I don't
dope, man. He did that commercial. He's been on a media frenzy this week.
He was gonna do that. I really feel like he needed that. I really feel like he needs to get out and show his face.
He needs to do more.
Yeah, he needs to do a lot more.
He actually needs himself to get his social media going.
His social media game is not up at all.
Bro, you got to get that going, Perez, because, like, I want you to get that job and I want you to do good here, but...
How you going to slide in the DMs without the DM?
Yo, but he needs to, get that shit going because just retweeting the Wildcat stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Perez and Nelson Spruce were at the Laker game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, that was what's up.
Yo, Tall Brown Kings, baby.
CBK.
That's good. They need to just do like a lot more of that. But then again, maybe after training camp, towards January, hopefully start. I haven't seen any commercials for them.
I mean, Heather and Coach Moss are really good on TV, really good on radio, social media.
Yeah, she's crushed, dude. She's just crushing it.
She's clutch. She should get somebody to train the players, man, because they're doing good. They're doing a good job, but I feel like we're just lacking it just by a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, Elijah, I'm actually excited that he came because again, he didn't make it with the Raiders. I'm actually excited to see what he does here, and it'd be cool to have a big back like your boy Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And again, opposite of the NFL, it's gonna be cold in the beginning and then warm up towards the end. So
that's gonna be nice.
Yeah, so maybe having a big back like that.
Gonna be nice.
He's big.
So how many seasons till Baker May ends up in the XFL?
Fuck you, bitch.
Well, is he too good for the XFL now? You don't like the XFL? I thought you loved the XFL.
Yo, bro. Baker's gonna make it, man. Chill.
Make it where?
Shut the fuck up. Baker's he's good, dude. He just has no line.
Okay.
You think your boy Marcus Mariota might be an XFL?
I don't think he is. I stopped.
Well, he's still good enough to be an NFL quarterback, man.
I thought I gave up on Marcus 14 days ago. No, I gave up on Marcus a few weeks ago, actually. Yeah.
That must be harder for you because he's a first-round draft pick. Like Derek Carr, I'm done. That's it. I said, Derek, moving on from you.
Yeah.
Sucks you bought a house in Vegas and you ain't going to be there.
I mean, Vegas is a place where real estate is going to go up.
he can slay that bitch later.
It could be a good investment for him.
Yo, yeah, I think that's kind of it for him.
Even a house in California, man, that's a good investment for you, bro.
Hopefully Tua falls to the Raiders.
Yeah. No, or the Titans. I don't want to spend draft capital on a quarterback.
First round draft pick?
First round,
well, we got two, so I'm chilling. Pick him up with that Bears pickup.
You guys have so many picks. You don't miss Khalil Mack?
Who? You just say Mad Max Crosby?
Mad Max Crosby.
You pronounced it wrong.
But yeah, man, no, it's gonna be good. The end of the NFL season is gonna be interesting. The beginning of the XFL is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be crazy because we're not gonna have any rest time. It's like take your NFL hat off and put your XFL hat on. So
I'm actually hoping none of our teams make it so we can chill in February. January. Because starting February is gonna be 10 weeks of just.
Team's not gonna make it, bro. If they do make it, they're not gonna go far.
I'm talking about Titans.
If they do make it, they're not gonna go far. It's gonna be a first.
I don't know, man. I the way the Titans have been playing, I can see them competing against Patriots.
It's gonna be a first, second round exit. We'll see. But then we're gonna hit it high and start at 122.
Yo, Section 122 is gonna be lit.
We say that every week, but we really mean it. It's gonna be really lit. It's exciting, man. Dude, like it's like legit in my calendar, and I'm really bad at putting things in my calendar. But this is one of the things that I'm really excited about, just the start of this, because it's so new. Like it's gonna be whatever we want it to be. And as a fan, I'm excited to be around other fans and to go crazy for something that's ours. Like
that's ours, dude.
That's ours. I don't have the Titans in LA, and when I go to a Rams game, I feel like I don't know. It doesn't feel me. I bought season tickets to the Chargers, but it's because I like football, not because I'm into the Chargers.
Yeah, well, yeah. But dude, literally after the Raiders lost it, I'm like, oh, that's it. I'm looking forward to the Wildcats now.
It's all Wildcats now, all the time. So, yeah, man, I mean, everybody follow the Wildcats on social media, and definitely next week should be interesting.
Because they're going to ramp it up, too.
We're going to have notes for everybody on our meeting with the Wildcats, and hopefully we have some cool things coming up. We're going to try to go to Vegas at least for a couple games for a couple days for the minicamp. Bring you guys some content from Vegas.
Hopefully, in that content, we're somewhat sober.
We are going to be.
We're professionals.
We're going to be somewhat sober, at least. Somewhat sober.
Somewhat. No, I can't drink much anymore, man.
No, me neither. I don't even drink that much.
That mid-30s is hitting me hard, bro.
Damn, dude. That late 30s is.
Yo, I'm actually scared of hangovers.
I got my second win. It's dying now.
You ever been scared of hangovers? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, you think it like, oh, take this shot of tequila. And you're like, fuck, dude. If I take this, I'm going to be hungover.
Dude, I went out 2 weekends ago. I went out with Moy, my buddy.
Yeah.
I had 2 old fashions.
Shout out to Tocayo.
I had 2 old fashions, and I was hung the fuck over the next day.
Oh, bro, I have 3 IPAs. I'm done.
I either have to drink a lot and then nothing happens, because if I just drink like casually, I'm no good the next day.
Oh, same here. If I actually have to get fucked up to make the hangover worth it.
Yep.
Because if I'm like 5 beers deep, nah. Like I said, 3 IPAs will fuck me up, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even drink IPAs anymore.
Damn, we definitely need MiniCamp then. Get our tolerance back up.
I know we're sounding like bitches and shit.
So there's going to be 2 MiniCamps in Vegas, one for the podcast, and in the evening, one for us.
Yo, low-key, I'm like scared during the season. I'm like, yeah, hopefully I can maintain, being drunk throughout the game and still being a professional with all this. Oh, my
God. That's going to be like, game 1 is going to be the litmus test. Like, how much can we drink per hour to make it through the whole game?
Yeah. Like, because we have to be turned up, having a good time, but still manage to get back here and work.
And sober enough to podcast, sober enough to do things, to write, to do analysis.
Yo, because dead ass, and that's like still like prime time work, like
maybe like
season.
And the Wildcats, who'd they play again? We can't be drunk, bro. We can't be drunk during the game.
Well, right now I'm predicting the Wildcats go 10-0, but
I'm saying 9.
Which make our job a lot easier.
I'm gonna say 9-1. It's because St. Louis is gonna turn it on when they play us because they hate LA for taking the Rams.
That's not our fault, man. That's a fucking bum ass Rams. We got stuck with them. Like, yo, we got stuck with teams that we don't even want, and one of them doesn't even want to be here. The Chargers, they got forced to be here.
I feel bad for the Charger fans. I really do.
Right?
Charger fans become Wildcat fans, baby.
Well, they are, right, homie?
Yeah. The Charger fans are hitting it hard.
What's their tailgate called? Thunder Alley?
Thunder Alley.
What's the other one called?
Shout out to Thunder Alley. Shout out to all the Chargers tailgate nation. Charger Warrior. Is it Charger Warrior? The Charger Warrior?
Yeah, Charger Warrior. Yeah.
Commander, Bolt Commander?
Bolt Commander, too,
Shout out to Bolt Commander.
Yo, those fuckers look like they drank.
Yeah.
Those are like
They're
those like veteran
They're
drinkers.
gonna put us
dude.
to shame, bro.
They didn't say they're trying to be professional in the meetings, but those guys look like they pound.
Well,
Like Warrior looks like he lives for that shit.
I say we cut the podcast short here,
Yeah,
and we
we're
go
done.
and we go back. We go start drinking right now. And start practicing.
Nah, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, but next week Gabe should be back. If he's not, he's a bitch. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Nah,
gonna say it.
cut that out, man.
He's not.
He's gonna
He's
be
cool.
here. He's cool.
He's gonna kick my ass. He's tall.
Yo, big trust, baby.
Big trust. He's tall. He's a brown king.
You know, we love Gabe. I love Gabe. He's cool.
No brown violence, bro.
Even though he has like bad judgment on good TV.
And movies.
And movies, yeah.
But Gabe, we miss you. We miss you, Gabe. We'll see you next week. And everybody else, peace out.
No, hey, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
We're not gonna do that. How are we gonna end it?
Let's go drink.
Let's go drink.